What's up, guys? Welcome back to some more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon, right here on the PS5 Pro, man. It's your boy, Unique Gamer. Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday evening, afternoon, and morning in some places. Now, we're going to be continuing our playthrough here in Act 3. I know there's still a lot of bugs going on in Act 3 and stuff, so sometimes it might throw me off stream sometimes, and I'll just have to reboot it, and I'll put continued on it. So if you guys see that all of a sudden it just stops, that was a bug. It crashed on me, and we had to reset. Now, about the build. Let's get into it real quick. I actually found some items I had to put +1s on my attributes. So we have a +3 available points here in our attributes. I didn't use them, then forgot that I had them, and so we'll be adding those in before we start the stream here. And also, I added the Frostblade. I mean, not the Frostblade. I added the Burning Axe and the Cooling Axe to our repertoire for dual wielding, which gives us a pretty good damage output. We get 208 damage from those, and the perks on those is really attacks heavily burn enemies, and then the other one, you get increased damage by 15% if enemies burning. So they kind of, the synergy between them is perfect. And we still have our Inferno Blade at +9, and we have our Frost Blade at +8, which we need to get that up there a little bit. But our damage that we're doing with this is severely more, 228. So we got like a +12 or something on that, which is going to go up when we add these points. I'll have a build video up soon, showing you how we mastered the dual wield here and became broken, and we really running around like a true god. But yeah, that's the build so far. We still have our Stormbringer. Now we have it equipped with our flames when they get a little dark, but we'll be working with that, and it's still doing 208, so it's still up there with the dual wield, because this weapon is like super strong. As you can see, we got it at +6. It's doing 147 to 154, and yeah. So other than that, man, we'll get into it in about 5 minutes. We'll be diving straight in. I hope you guys are ready for this, because we're going to be tackling some quests here. But first, before we tackle some quests, we want to go back and check out the gifts for the queen. We never completed that, so we're going to go and give her the ethereal cobweb that she wants to take over the world. But I don't think we're going to let her take over the world. I think we're going to betray her. We'll see. We'll see. But stay tuned, and we'll get into it in a couple, man. It's your boy, Unique Gamer. Stay tuned. About 5-10 minutes. All right, guys. So we're gonna check the queen real quick. But first, let's do these attributes. I think we were like on the wrong load or something. I don't even know what that was. Like we were stuck right there in place. So yeah, the bugs in Act 3. They're supposed to have an update coming for that to fix those things, but we're gonna try to push through. Where there's a bug, there's possibly a way to get through it. So we'll see.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want you to slip.
Yeah, we're gonna go see if we can actually put on the armor that I actually want to wear now. We've been keeping it here for a little bit. Where is it here? Here it is. Our Flame Gorge breastplate. It's only +5. It's not as strong as our Sir Gawain's armor. Increased physical damage, but when you kill an enemy, you trigger an explosion dealing 50 damage within 5 meters. That might be broken. I want to put this armor on. Even though our Sir Gawain's Weathered Cuirass is only +2, and it seems like it's way stronger. We'll take this out though. So with the current armor, we got 228 damage on us. Let's see. If we switch it, whew, that looks beast. We're definitely gonna switch. Yeah, we went down to 208 now. Ugh. We lost some attack power there. We might have to level this up some. But that armor is beast. Do you see it? Hold on. Look at that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna switch up our armor for this armor. We're gonna level it up and stuff first. So maybe in the next video we might see a leveled up armor. Yeah, we'll be changing up our whole armor set in the next video. Maybe for a full flame. Because I think we have, we're just missing the headpiece, I believe. We have the chest plate. I think we have the, here it is, yep. Increased damage by 33% if enemy is burning. So we want to be putting enemies on fire with this one. I don't think we have the greaves yet. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think we have the greaves. Yeah, and we don't have the. I mean, we can mix and match. When I create the final build and put out the video, we'll have everything set up. But for now, let's go and
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Is he gonna say something to us every time we leave? Interesting. All right. Let's go see this queen. Where is she again? She was in the somewhere over here, right? Yep, right here. Let's go see what this queen bee has to say. It's gonna be interesting because we've been doing this mission since Act 1, and we chose to get rid of Brock, the guy that was her protector before, so that we can become the protector. So we'll actually figure out what's gonna happen here now with this queen, with this beehive. Okay. Let's see what's up, guys.
My knight protector returns. The precious coppers.
I got them right here for you, my queen. We're almost there. 790. There we go.
At last, the threads are woven. The veil between worlds thinned. My hive shall no longer be bound in shadow and hate. With these gifts you've gathered, the hive shall grow strong. Its walls unyielding, its reach infinite. The time has come. The hive expands. Can you not feel it? The air hums with purpose. The threads tighten, and soon, all shall know the embrace of the hive. You have done well, my devoted protector. You shall be honored among my children. You have played your part well, and for that, you shall be rewarded. Stay, and be reborn in the hive's embrace, where you shall know peace. Or go, if you so wish. But know this, the hive is eternal, and it shall find you again. You say this as if it is conquest. It is unity. It is purpose. In time, all shall understand. And in understanding, they shall rejoice. Oh. Another one who believes they may deny the inevitable? You are a stubborn thing, my knight protector. But you have served well. I shall give you the grace of a head start. Run if you must, but the hive is patient.
Okay, so she gave us the Queen's Protector Crown. Increase spell power by 20. Increases physical damage by 20. And increase critical chance by 5. Wow. Don't go. That's pretty good, man. That's a pretty good so let's test out our new weapons. We're gonna test it out because we're gonna try to kill her. Oh, we only do 188 with these. Wait, are we? Hold on. Make sure we have everything on we need to have on. Okay, and with this one, what are we doing? 208. Okay. Well, regardless of the fact, we want to test these out. Let's put this on. Oh, you see that? Oh, our damage went up with this on. 204. Hold on. Yeah, our damage went up. Okay. Let's leave this on for a minute. So, the crow was giving us critical damage and increased attack speed. And what's the critical damage is now 346. It was 4 something. Okay, I understand now. Regardless of the fact, she said she was giving us a head start, and we're about to kill her. Oh yeah. He's done. Hello. Queen's honey. We'll take it. Oh. Wasn't that something? So yeah. Wow. This thing is not giving us a lot of armor, but it's giving us the increase on spell power. It's pretty decent. But if we put this one back on, it just like gives us our critical. It went up. Our critical damage went up to 424, so we get way more critical with this. But with the Queen's Protector Crown, we go down in the critical damage, but our melee damage goes up. Our spell power went up as well. Ain't that something? I mean, we could leave it on. Test it out for a while, see how it works for us. Yeah. And we potentially killed the queen, so there will be no taking over the regular world. Queen's dead. We weren't with her taking over the regular world, and then she said she was giving us a chance to run. Really? Us? Your protector? We protect you. Alright. So, let's head back to the Four Lawns, and let's Volker Village, and let's start doing some exploring and side quests. Let's get that taken care of.
Watch yourself, outsider.
You're back. Thank the gods. Or maybe Mather, if she's decided to forgive us. A stranger, but as loyal as kin. Honestly, I don't know. I'm just grateful you brought her back to me. I'll take care of her until she recovers. It's the least I can do. Now, everything will be alright. You'll see.
I'll be keeping my eye on you. Watch your step. Wouldn't want you to slip.
It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today? It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today? It's always a pleasure to see you, fellow outsider. What brings you here today? Oh, now that is exciting. But please, the honor should be yours. You're the one who put in all the hard work, after all. I'll be right behind you. Oh, you're back. I tried following you, but the door shut right in front of my face. Almost on my nose, to be honest. Maybe I could go in now, but first, I'd rather you just tell me what happened in there. A four-dweller? Ah, so it's just as I suspected. But why would a four-dweller be in what's supposed to be the Temple of Meter? Angsvar told me the pillar in the village was ancient, and that back in the day, it would blaze scarlet with Mater's true fury. But we both know that it simply reacts to creatures touched by the weirdness, and it hardly ever blazed for either of us. That's because it's tuned to react specifically to the Four-Dwellers. I know that Alrita fought alongside King Arthur against them, but it still doesn't explain why this one tribe has a pillar like that. Oh, I see now. According to the Volker legends, the first berserkers were born on the battlefield during the war with the Four-Dwellers. Mater was supposed to lend them her anger and strength, but maybe the truth is far more visceral. Blood has power. The Druids always knew that. And the blood of a Four-Dweller must have been the purest weirdness, the purest intent. If you believed it could make you invincible, then that's exactly what it would do. War is disgusting. Blood, rot, viscera, it's all part of it. What happens in war is never pretty. Maybe, once. It could have been a captive, brought here by the Dalrita and hidden in the vault. But there's no way it survived for 600 years, being bled over and over again. Nothing could endure that. At least, I hope not. I think it's an apparition of the weirdness. Same with the blood. But with intent that strong, sustained for so long, it's probably indistinguishable from the real thing. Well, I can't say for certain. Although personally, I don't believe she's truly on Avalon. As for the potion, her wrath isn't really hers. It's born of the weirdness. That's why so many of the Volker still have its traces coursing through their veins. Once someone drinks the potion, it stays with them. But that much weirdness all at once for someone so unprepared? Well, it can't be good for them. No wonder other tribes thought they were madmen. And no wonder there are so few left. You will do with this knowledge what you see fit. Angsvar and I, we've had our differences. I doubt he'd believe me. And honestly, I'm not brave enough to try to convince him. Now, I promised you a reward. I'll give you something he refused, but it might be of some use to you. I've managed to create a recipe for something similar to their potion. It's not as potent, but now that I know what it is, it's far less damaging to the body. Take it. You look like you've still got a long journey ahead of you. The potion is sacred to the Volker. What I've made isn't. He worried that instead of giving his tribe a new purpose, it would only hasten their decline. And I think he might have been right. Don't mention it. It's been a pleasure meeting you. I think I'll stay here for a while and see how things unfold. After that, I'll find another mystery to chase. Who knows? Maybe our paths will cross again, fellow traveler in the weirdness. In the meantime, try not to get into too much trouble. Unless it's something interesting.
our luck, it couldn't have ended any other way. But the totem, was it with her? If so, we can at least name her successor. Could it be that Mother is finally smiling upon us? Thank you. Feels like seeing the first light of dawn after a night that refused to end. But this isn't the end of our misfortunes. Elspeth, the girl chosen to be the next matron, took her own life today. Threw herself onto the rocks. Hard to say. It's been a dark time for all of us. But maybe she had her own burdens. Ones we never saw. Shame she chose such dishonor. Shame she did it. Certain, she was well liked. Nobody would have had anything to gain from her death. And I refuse to believe that any Volker would kill their own kin. Especially not a matron-to-be. We need a matron. And if she won't name one, I'll have to do it myself. It goes against tradition. But I don't have a choice. Maybe you should check Elspeth's hut. See if she left any notes or hints about who should follow her.
You? What are you doing here? Haven't you done enough? You're the reason Elspeth is dead now. If you hadn't pried into Volker business, she'd still be here. You brought back the matron's totem. We hoped it would stay lost forever. But now the doors are open again and Elspeth's worst fears have come true. No. Frigg had chosen Elspeth's mother as her successor, but then Frigg disappeared and Elspeth's mother fell ill. Everyone feared that even if the totem was found, we'd be left without a matron. On her deathbed, Elspeth's mother named Elspeth as her successor. She never wanted it. But you don't refuse your dying mother, do you? We thought the tribe would eventually move on, find new ways to worship Mather, and leave this madness behind. But then you showed up. And bring down the wrath of the entire tribe on us both? After everything that's happened in Volker, do you really think they'd calmly accept her saying no? They wouldn't care about our plans for the future. Plans that don't involve Elspeth being stuck in the temple forever. To them, it's an honor. This entire tribe is worthless. They all see themselves as Mather's chosen, yet they act like sheep who can't survive without a herding dog. You don't know? They didn't tell you? Being the matron is torment. It only ends in death. When a matron undergoes initiation, it's said she becomes a living vessel for Mather's wrath. It's like drinking that cursed potion. Your veins burn and your mind screams for blood. Our matrons spend their days isolated, barely holding back the berserker madness that threatens to consume them. They rely on calming herbs, meditation, whatever they can, but they need an iron will to endure. Elspeth wasn't like that. She wore her heart on her sleeve. She loved people. She loved the mountains. She wasn't meant to spend her days alone in a dark room, hovering on the brink of madness. I wanted to. I would have become nameless and lived among the non-reader, anything to stay together. But Elspeth, she couldn't. She said she couldn't break the promise she made to her mother. And what about her promises to me? How were they any different? A broken word is a broken word, whether it's to me, to you, or to Mather herself. She didn't want to live without honour. But she died without it anyway, and I couldn't stop her. I couldn't do anything. Yeah, me too. Now you see why we don't like outsiders prying into our business. Here, Elspeth left this letter for you. I found it among her things. She must have written it when word got out that you were looking for Frigg. Take it and go. There's nothing left for you here.
Dead by her own hand, rather than serve as matron. How could she do this? We needed her. The tribe needed her. And now what are we supposed to do? The tribe cannot survive without a matron, but I cannot force anyone to take the mantle. We've seen what can happen. Find us a matron stranger. Someone willing. Someone with strength. I can't ask them myself. They will obey. Find us a matron stranger, and I will attend the moot. That's a promise of the Volkir. Yes. Have you found the right candidate for a new matron?
You're back. Thank the gods. Or maybe Mather, if she's decided to forgive us. A stranger, but as loyal as kin. Honestly, I don't know. But I'm just grateful you brought her back to me. I'll take care of her until she recovers. It's the least I can do. Now, Everything will be all right. You'll see.
Off with you, stranger. I don't want to talk. I feel sorrow. Oh, when I saw an outsider, I figured you must have lost your way to end up here, at the Vulcar tribe. But you... Can I help you? Speaking so politely to a Vulcar? You gotta be mad. And to answer your question, no, I can't be helped. I just need to be alone. You won't leave me be, will you? Fine, have it your way. How long can a man sulk, anyway? Well, mourning a loss, if you must know. My blade. Shattered into pieces. I've collected every shard and keep them close. It's hard to accept that I'll never wield it in battle again. Aye, I will. Once the sorrow passes. What kind of smith doesn't wield a decent blade of his own? But even so, I could forge a dozen axes, another dozen swords. None of them would replace that blade. It was one of a kind. It was forged from the same metal as the giant swords. I found it after we wiped out our Remor camp. Blood and guts of those wretches were everywhere. And there it was. My sword. called to me. It was meant to be mine. I shattered it. I realized I couldn't keep going like this. It had all gone too far, far beyond what I could handle. It kept demanding more. Because everything comes at a price. The sword, it needed proof of loyalty. Proof that we were worthy of each other. And since blood binds best, it demanded blood. When there was no one else to cut down, I let it taste my own. Until, one day, the blood of others wasn't enough anymore. It wanted mine. Aye, so what? Don't give me that look. It's clear you've not spent much time with the Volkers, if things like this bother you. It went dull. Dull as an ulcer. Couldn't even cut through a slab of bear meat. Sometimes, if I went too long without tasting my blood, I'd have to fight with that blunt blade. Felt like punishment for letting it starve. Oh, what, you want them? Fine, take them. I'm not reforging it into a new blade. I need to come to terms with the loss. It was meant to be. But if you can forge something from it, I'll commend you. It's not an easy material to work with. No. That'll be your work, your blade. Just like I once found mine, you'll find yours in the forge's fire. I'll rid myself of what's caused me so much sorrow, and you'll gain something to fight with. A fair trade. Just remember, if it starts whispering to you, there's only one way to deal with it. You'll definitely need Weirdstone. And besides that... It's rare enough to see other people in the Forlorn Swords. But making it to the Volkers, that's another story. Most don't. They get eaten by beasts, their minds twisted by ice weavers, or swallowed by the night. Or they simply decide there's nothing here, and wonder why the hell they should bother coming to us at all. I don't blame them. But since everyone's abandoned us, they can shove it. We'll manage on our own. There's nothing left anyway. That's not it, stranger. Listen closely. Some say Mather has abandoned us. Me? I'm not sure she was ever really with us in the first place. Well, that doesn't matter. What matters is Volker. I'm loyal to the tribe because loyalty is the only thing with real worth. A man can be broken by the silence when his gods don't answer. He can be broken by death's shadow or the grip of madness. But if he stays loyal to his tribe, deep down in his heart, it means that everything fades, except devotion. I'll take a look at what I've got. Maybe something will catch your eye. Aye, speak quickly. Really? Let me see. But take it. Keep it far away from me. If it starts whispering again, that's your burden now. Now that I think about it, I might have something else that could interest you. Stop by if you feel like trading. I'll take a look at what I've got. Maybe something will catch your eye.
No. Put me back. Just forget I exist. Let me rust in peace.
Is this sword talking to us?
To think that I once belonged to a legendary knight. Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yo, that's crazy. The sword talking to us.
Need something. I'll take a look at what I've got. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Alright, maybe we got a kill with it. Wow.
Drawing me in public. What if someone sees me with you? My reputation will be ruined. Someone! I'm being held against my will.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want you to slip.
Reached for me. I swear you almost grabbed the wrong end. This whole adventuring lark clearly isn't working for you. But hey, I'd bet you'd make a decent farmer. Stop drawing me in public. What if someone sees me with you? My reputation will be ruined. Just me forging for a pitchfork. That'd clearly be more your speed. Gods, not again. Will my suffering never end? You know, after observing you, I have a few tips to offer. First off, if you ever find yourself in danger, the best strategy might just be to lie down and play dead. I'm eager for the day when I can share the story of my... Look, I don't think I'm the right blade for you, but I know some butter knives that would be a great fit. Help! Someone! I'm being held against my will! You've got a limp grip. You know that? Well, now you do. I can teach you some moves. First, you put my tip to your neck. No? Suit yourself. This whole adventuring lark clearly isn't working for you. But hey, I'd bet you'd make a decent farmer. I'm eager for the day when I can share the story of my time with a legendary warrior. Don't worry, I'll make sure I leave your name out of it. Help! Someone! I'm being held against my will. Slash and stab. That's all. How could you possibly get it so wrong? Just melt me down and reforge me into a pitchfork. That'd clearly be more your speed. Why are you waving your arms like that? Are you pretending to be a windmill? Your wobbly footwork and snail-like reflexes have truly bewitched me. Your parrying style. It takes true talent to miss so consistently.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want you to slip.
Do you need something? Well, take a look at what I've got. Maybe something will catch your eye.
You're back. A stranger. Whereas, honestly, I don't know. I'm just grateful you brought her back to me. I'll take care of her until she recovers. It's the least I can do. Now, everything will be all right. You'll see.
Still walking? Still breathing? You're tougher than you look.
You again? Hungry?
Yes. Have you found the right candidate for a new matron? Of course you'd suggest Helmi. I'm just a bit concerned about her temper. If the moot goes Gurfhan's way, I'd rather that fire be directed at our enemies. Still, she's always been devoted. Maybe you're right. Maybe she does deserve this after all this time. I'll talk to her. If I can get a word in edgewise. And I remember my promise. I will attend the moot. There aren't many of us left. But it's time we reclaim our honor. Mother is with us again. And we'll make those Camelot dogs fear her wrath. And if this is the end of us, well, at least we'll fall as true Volker.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Don't make me regret this.
So tell me, what's happening in the wider world?
How's it going, Skinny? Off you go. I'll stay here a bit longer.
Oh gods, not again. Will my suffering never end? Oh gods, not again. Will my suffering never end?
Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? A little bit more? You've proven yourself capable and resilient, which makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable than mere coin. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula. A distillation of Dalriata essence I've been perfecting. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history? Ah, how predictable. The truly visionary are always dismissed by those who lack imagination or courage. The injection will only take a moment. Any discomfort will be temporary, I assure you. A small price for the transformation that awaits. The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula. Soon it will flow through you as well. Hold still now. Ah, you're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamental.
Stop drawing me in public. What if someone sees me with you? My reputation will be ruined. Good. Excellent. Keep going. They're this close to dying of laughter.
So I found this. I had to put together this sword that actually talks to us.
No, put me back. Just forget I exist. Let me rust in peace.
He's so hilarious. Every time you take him out, he gets more and more hilarious.
Stop drawing me in public. What if someone sees me with you? My reputation will be ruined.
Oh gosh. All right. The only thing I can say about this this sword, it's called the Chatterblade. So it speaks to you. It speaks to you when you draw it or whatever, and increase damage dealt by 10% for each kill made with this weapon, up to a maximum of 100%. So every time you deal damage with this weapon, you know what I'm saying, the percent keeps going up. The effect lasts until this weapon is unequipped. So if you leave it on, it just keeps on going and going until you have a maximum of 100% plus damage on every hit. But the attacks made with this weapon deal 4% of your health as damage to its wielder. It's just really insignificant at this point of the game, the damage it's doing to you. But it talks every time you take it out. Now, I will say that I won't spoil nothing, but just make sure that when you are going through the Volker tribe, Dalrita Volker tribe, you speak to everyone to find the quest for this weapon. I'll leave it at that. But it's a funny weapon. It's hilarious.
Literally, I swear you almost grabbed the wrong end. Stop drawing me in public. What if someone sees me with you? Come on, you call that a swing? I'm a sword, not a ladle. I admire your footwork. It's very advanced for a 3-year-old. What is happening? Are we dancing now? Is that what you're doing? Is that why you miss all the time? What is happening? Are we dancing now? Is that what you're doing? No, don't bother with the polish. Maybe the rust will finally set in and put an end to my suffering. You live! The miracles never cease. The fact that you're somehow still alive means only one thing. This entire slash and stab. That's all. How could you possibly get it so wrong? On the bright side, at least I don't have to pay to go to the circus. Slash and stab. That's all. How could you possibly get it so wrong? Are you scared of blood? Is that why you miss all the time? Hold me like you mean it, damn you. Oh, gods, look at what you're doing to me. You're making me sound like a neglected wife.